Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new series. Today we're going to be playing an oldie but a goodie. This is one of my favorite games out there, Alan Wake. And the reason I'm playing this game today is because I learned that Alan Wake 2 will be coming out later this year. So, no, I don't want that to start just yet. But what's a great way to start this series off by playing the game from the beginning until we get into part 2 of the game that'll be coming out later this year. There's no release date yet, other than it's going to be this year. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Yes sirree, brand new game, yes please. We're gonna go normal.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Yeah, see, that's the title of the game.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
And then we hit it, man.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Question is, why was he standing in the middle of the road?
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
You know, I've driven in the middle of the night because that's what I like to do. I like to go in, get in my car, drive, and just drive everywhere. Like, I would try to get myself lost. I would get on the highway, go down south or up north.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Get off the highway, and then basically try to find my way back home.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
No, why would I want to reverse the controls? Who plays like that? Psychos play like that with reverse controls. But yeah, like I said, I would actually go in the middle of the night, drive around, and there's some pretty awesome places to drive through. There was one road, it was a 2-lane road, and I literally felt like all color was lost. All I saw, like, it just recently rained.
I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
It recently rained, so the road was wet, and all I saw was just this one light bulb down at the very end of the road. Like, after that, you don't see anything. You see some houses every now and then, but it was mostly filled with trees. But the trees were like, it was like going through a tunnel of trees where the branches would touch the branches on the other side of the road. So it was just like this dark tunnel, and they literally made everything feel like it was all black and white. If it wasn't for the dashboard being that neon green color or whatever, or, you know, one mailbox that was red, a really bright red. Hey, look, he came back. Oh.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
No, because you're...
Think you're God? You think you could just make up stuff?
Yes.
Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama?
Yeah. Come on, run.
You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer.
Come on, Alan.
There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for you.
Come on, Alan, run. Jesus, don't just stand there, man. Either way, what I was trying to get to the point is, actually, there was one time where there was a man, like, walking in the middle of the road. I don't even know why. He just decided to walk in the middle of the road. Okay, no. This is how we dodge. Come on, flick that thing. There you go. Slow-mo. Try it again. Ah, see? I still remember how to
realized
do
that the
this.
Hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Oh, not good. Big tornado. Tornado of darkness. Stay away from me. Yeah, I know, I can't sing. I got no rhythm. That's why I can't dance either. I've tried. I like I said, I got no rhythm whatsoever. Come on, Alan. Do the thing. Okay, where am I going again? Lighthouse. Oh, I gotta get on the bridge. Duh. I'm hurrying. You can see the darkness just blow right over us. Hazy looking.
Wait, it's me. Play Stewart, remember? Quickly, get me some.
Oh man, this is the first time I'm seeing you. Oh hey, why'd you lock the door?
Oh no! Stop!
Come on, Stuart.
No! Damn it, die! No!
Really?
No!
You only have 2 bullets in your gun? Hi, Stuart. Ooh. Oh god, we're next.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
It's an eyeball. No, I don't feel like doing that. It's Tom the poet. Nope. Well, we're screwed because there's no. You done?
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
We're here, right? Oh god, the lights are out. Or not. Okay, now it is. And the lights shall set you free.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Going into the safe haven. There we go. That's better. And it's
Well
gone.
done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Yes.
Follow my light.
Yes, the light has magical abilities. But we'll soon know that this is actually just nothing but a
I entered
dream.
your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Burn, burn, I say, burn! And there's also the way we aim and shoot our gun later down the road.
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Alright, and you quickly reload the.
You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Thank
In the
you.
nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Follow the light.
Me this way, and now I'm
Yeah. You all say that, and yet, you know what? I managed to get through the storyline just fine. Alive, even. Well, until the very end, but hey, we're still alive. And I know that because there's a part 2. Whoa, hey-oh. Haha. Oop. Trying to reload us. I was trying to dodge at the same time. I guess I can't do both. It's been a while since I played this. So don't mind me. There you go. There you go. A nice hot cup of lead. Everyone's favorite around here. Besides coffee. Yeah, that's right. There's going to be some thermos that we're going to be picking up filled with coffee. And we need it. You know, when he's having long nights like this, we definitely need him. And now we get the flare gun. This is one of the most powerful weapons one can have.
just like
And there we go. All 3 are dead. See? One of the most powerful weapons you can have. But, of course, it also gives you like limited amount of ammo, because otherwise you'd be too OP. And they don't want that. No. Come on. There you go. Don't be blocking my bullets. These are gifts from me to you. Okay, wait. Oh, there you are. Thought you could chop me in half, huh? No. See? Gun beats axe.
I can keep this up forever.
Okay, that's too much darkness to try to fight back. Run, you fool! Oh, hey, oh! Yep, I can't shoot that back. Oh, come on! Don't be falling down on me, Alan. Come on. Yeah, see, the darkness is quite powerful when it wants to be, but it's like in recovery mode, so it can only do so much. Now look, see, there's the thermostats I mentioned. And these are items we need to collect. Oh. There we go. Got a coffee for the night. So we're good to go. Come on. You're almost there. Step into the night. Lighthouse lights has gone out. Now it's a dark house. The Dark Tower.
He's here. Alan, wake up.
And yes, this was all a
Baby,
dream.
Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Welcome to Bright Falls, where all your dreams come true at a price. It's a really nice place to live in. Now, of course, it's on an island, but I live there. It looks real nice. The only thing I won't like is the fact that it probably smells fishy.
Let's act like we're on vacation.
We are on
Go stay
vacation.
next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town.
What's his
Deerfest
name?
is just
Was it
2
Art?
weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice
Pat,
to
that's
meet
it.
you.
It was an arch. Close
I'm
enough.
Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Yeah, you don't have to be such a dick about it, Alan. Come on.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend.
Oh
That's
yeah, he's very
cute.
nice.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
Barry.
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer?
I fucking love
Are you
Barry.
there yet?
Barry. Yeah.
Barry's a
We just got
Chad.
it.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No,
Yeah, see?
Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay.
Oh,
Just
there's gonna be
looking out for
problems,
you,
and we're
buddy.
definitely making
Talk
a
to you
call.
later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Doesn't take that long to fill up the car now, does it?
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was
Rose.
wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad
Yeah,
to
that's
hear
her
that.
cutout right there.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
Yeah, right here.
And you keep it here. Well, okay.
It's a good photo.
Good for you. Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
All right, now, where can I get my cup of coffee?
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake? I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
Yeah, and we're not talking back to you. We're ignoring you at this point.
Are you on your own, or is your wife with you? I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Do me a favor, Sonny.
Oh, these two.
I could really use a tune right
What was it,
now.
Thor and Odin?
Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ah.
There you go. Number 6. What is it? Mambo number 5?
You put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers,
These-
don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Okay, these two are amazing. All right, is it not gonna play? Or just smack it?
Yes, that's my favorite tune.
There it is.
Coconut. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've
All
died
right.
and gone to hell.
Yep. Hey, look, here's another thermos. All right, I probably should just walk on, and I'm not sure if that can be played without being copyrighted or anything like that.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stucky,
wanna die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overacre fans always did.
Now, this woman is very important. All these people we meet here are going to be important later down the road. Especially her. She's the lighthouse lady.
Change the bulb.
And yeah,
This
she is a
what
little
happens
crazy,
when
but
you get
that's
sloppy.
what happens when you fear the darkness. Mr. Stucky, are you in there?
Hello?
You taking a number 2?
Mr. Stucky?
You, warming up your spoon?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
And that is the
I wish
darkness
you a
itself.
good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Oh,
Thanks.
she very much insist. You'll see how much she insists, too. Creepy lady of the night.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Uh-huh. It actually really is, honestly. It's not a good
Got
inspiration.
lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Yeah, he's fine.
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I...
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Yeah. And that's where we're gonna meet him later down the road, too. Oh, look, she's back.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye, Rose. She's a good girl.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's afraid of the dark.
Hey, wait!
It's Stucky.
Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Yeah, he got knocked out by the darkness.
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home.
Oh, yeah, he's
Okay.
got writer's block, and he's been
Okay.
having it for like
We
2
can
years,
talk
I
about
think.
this later.
2, 3 years?
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
Yeah.
And now
Gotta
the
suck.
weather. It's gonna be
I've
a
had
clear
an
night,
artist
so
block for well over 10 years at this
every
point.
once in a while to see those stars
I
winking
kind of
down
burnt
at
that
you.
all out during
It's
college.
pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
I do try to draw every now and then. I mean, I did draw my character for my for this YouTube page, so that's kind of one of the. I mean, I've tried to draw throughout the years, but that was the first time I actually sat down and focused. And right now, I'm actually trying to update that drawing into
gorgeous, Alan.
one that
It's
seems to
something,
fit
all
more of the channel's name.
Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and
And
sound
in case
before it
you
gets
don't
dark.
know, it's
And
actually
I've got
it's
the
night
flashlight.
night.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were
Bird
inside with the
leg
lights
cabin.
on before sunset.
With a T. That's not an I, that's a T. So it's a captain. Captain? Captain. I don't know. That's. Let's see. What do we have around here? More birds. I can't.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
There we go. Let there be lights. When the sun is out.
Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Wait, what are we examining? All right. Well, I guess we won't.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Oh, yeah. You thought. But you thought wrong, sir. This is the trap. Step at the lady of the night. And y'all will get that reference. Although, I don't think I'll be able to play the song. Because, again, that song might be copyrighted as well. But it's an amazing song. So when we get to it, I'll let you guys know the name of the song. I'll probably have to replace it with something else.
Alice? Honey?
And you guys can play it as I play Alan.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less.
That's
Let's
us.
see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello,
And Rose is gonna expose us.
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Yeah.
The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark. The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Mm-hmm. And believe me, there are some horrors in there. If I remember correctly, he kind of finds out about the darkness from the people that live in the town. But mainly it's because of an Indian tribe that actually lived around the area. They discovered it, and they did their best to try to protect everyone from it. But of course,
Alan,
people had to colonize.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, God. And this is going to lead into a fight. So.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the
Aw.
study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Let me see. Is it twins? Nope, it's a typewriter.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No,
Yes.
it's not like that. That's not...
Oh,
Alan?
if you look real closely, you see it right there. Yeah, see?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
You ain't gotta be such a dick, Alan. Come on.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
And there's the crows. The crows of darkness.
I'm coming! It's all right! I'm coming! What the hell?
Okay. Come on, man.
Alice? Alice?
She got taken by the darkness.
Oh no!
Dive, man, dive! And now we're both taken by the darkness.
Keep going.
Wake up. Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead, I'd have to find help on foot.
Before we do that,
among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to be meeting this guy. But he's gonna be much older than he looks like in the photo. There, he was younger.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Yep. Hi, Crow.
Damn.
I was hoping to be like a trail over there. Wait, is that the car? Oops. Yeah. Well, there goes the car too. And we won't be getting our deposit back, that's for sure. Alright, let's get ourselves down to the gas station, make a quick little phone call. And there's gonna be some pages around here. It's the light man.
Hello? Is someone there?
Nope, just pages.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake. Departure by Alan Wake.
Now, as we continue into this story, you are gonna find out that the pages that he wrote are actually coming true. And the main character in his story that he wrote is him. And this is all because of the darkness.
Anybody there?
I don't want to
Please,
reveal too
I've been
much.
in an accident.
Just know that everything that he's written in the manuscript, everything, you know, when we pick it up as we go along, I won't be able to pick all of them because in order to get all of them, not only you have to play through normal, you have to defeat this game on hard mode too. That's when the other pages appear too.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
So, but everything he wrote in the manuscript it comes true. And like I said, I don't want to, you know, tell too much. Because I want you guys to be as surprised as you can. Although this game has been out for a very long time. If you haven't played this game, where have you been hiding? In the rock?
Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
It's Stucky.
For rent in
Nightfall. Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
And that is the Axeman we meet. That was mentioned in the story, in the manuscript that we just read. Yeah. That guy's not getting his deposit back either. Oop. Okay, can't get through there. Here's a manuscript.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Come on. Oh, so there we go. Oh, wait. No. That was a close one. What are these, Spider-Man? Come on, man.
You lose. Shit.
almost there.
It's the lake.
Made it. Ooh.
I had to
Here's
figure a way
Johnny.
out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
I forgot he made that reference. And that was definitely promoted by the Energizer Bunny. And it just keeps going and going and going. Alright, got flashlights.
During your
Ammo.
trying, walking, it's the latest thing. In
It's useless.
Yes.
He's gonna cut the line.
Great Falls Sheriff
Roman!
Station. Oh, man.
Hello?
Yep, there's the phone line.
You can see
Yeah, he's gonna push the building off the cliff. We won't hurt. Come on. See? There he goes. Pushing it off. Alright. Oop. Got a little too close at the line there.
More of them.
Come on, man. Stand in front of the light.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. I
Yeah.
was dreaming. It felt real enough to make me sick.
The darkness basically just took over. They're already
The dark
dead.
forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
So what the darkness does is it takes over their bodies, but at the same time it'll kill them once it's taken over their bodies. Because, you know, no mind, and then that means nobody to
Eerie
fight back.
hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
And then the darkness uses its dark power to control over the body. Of course, it's inside and outside, so that's why we gotta use the flashlight. The flashlight is to get rid of their exterior cover, and then we can then use the bullets to kill the body. And then, like I said, once that's done, I want to be careful when it comes to battery usage. Flashlight does recover power by itself, and the battery packs are meant to, like, once you use up all the battery, you just go ahead and put in new ones rather than having to wait to recharge. But as long as you don't use the batteries excessively, you can kind of work your way into breaking off their shield.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Yeah. And unfortunately, if I remember correctly, Alan's gonna keep treating her like crap later down the road. Which is a shame. Because Rose doesn't deserve that. She's, yeah, she's probably one of those annoying fans that most people have in their lives when they become famous. Ow. That can hurt my ears. But yeah, in the end, no, she doesn't deserve what she gets.
What the hell was that?
She does get possessed by the darkness. I don't remember what happens with her. She actually survived through it all. I'm hoping she did.
When I saw the river below,
like I said,
something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
It's been years since I've played this game. I don't fully remember what happened. But I really shouldn't be talking too much about it because I'm kind of ruining the experience for all of y'all. But again, this game has been out for years now. I don't remember exactly when this game came out. But definitely, if you guys play this game, this should definitely be like on your list of like top 10.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Yeah, see? Barry's a good man. He cares about his, about Alan. And the fact that he knows about Alice, you know, he's I think he was actually there during the wedding, too. Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, man, he just disappeared. Alright.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
This area is actually very easy to get lost in if you're not too careful, if you're not paying attention to your surroundings. I've gone here lost myself a couple times. Just trying to get through, and there's like no mini map or even a map to go to. You just kind of have to. Oh, hey! Ow! When'd you come up from behind? Ayo! Haha, missed me. Okay, if you're not quick enough, their shield does come back up. Come on. There we go. Alright, yeah, so like I said, you use the flashlight to destroy their dark shield, and then you use the bullets to go ahead and kill them. You know, do the final part of it. But if you're not quick enough and you allow their shield to recover, then you have to break it down again. And my method is I shine the light on them without having to use the full battery pack. Alright, there's an arrow. So you use the batteries to then, you know, recover your flashlight's power. Oop, come on. And that's basically it. I'm trying to not waste the batteries in emergencies where like I'm being surrounded. And there are going to be parts in this game where you're surrounded by a whole bunch of them. So you got to do a lot of dodging and barely any shooting. But you have to, like I said, this is one of those games where you have to learn how to bob and weave and use your weaponry. And oh, come on, Alan, don't jump. I mean, yeah, you jump for joy because you got batteries, but come on, man, don't just pick them up. You ain't gotta jump. Even though it's really me because I'm hitting the wrong button. I've been playing other games, so these are just kind of like opposite of what that game required me to do. I still feel like I need to press A just so I can actually pick up the item rather than B to pick them up. Alright. Oh yeah, and these little markings that we see, that we don't see with the naked eye. We have to use a flashlight to pick them up. It's illuminated, what's it called again? Luminescent paint? Something like that? And it's actually put there by the lady, the lighthouse lady that we saw at the diner. I had to make my
way up some other way.
Because she knows about the darkness, and she's been fighting the darkness for years and years, but she's kind of been a coward about it. Oh. Okay, so we got a max amount of lights. Of batteries. But yeah, she's been going around the island hunting these caches.
There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
For anyone, or if she ever finds herself out there. Which, believe me, she'll never find herself out there in trouble. But she puts it for everyone to use. And they are found everywhere. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Oh, and here they come. Oh, hey. No throwing things, man. That's unsafe. No, screw it. There. Ain't got time for this. I gotta hurry, because there might be more coming in later. There we go. You know what? I really should have saved that, because I definitely could have probably used that when it came to Stecky. He's gonna be a nuisance later, too.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Yeah, there's gonna be a part where we gotta fight them birds. And we got ourselves a shotgun. Wait, is it a shotgun? I know there's a rifle we pick up later down the road. But I think there's a shotgun itself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a shotgun. We're going rabbit hunting. Alright. Now we just moved this. There we go. And now we can cross on over. Whee! Alright, reach the checkpoint. Alright, we got 6.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Alright. Oh, before I do anything, I keep forgetting. I need to, Alright. I went ahead and activated the subtitles for anyone that has trouble hearing this game, because there are some parts, especially like those talk show hosts, a little hard to kind of hear what they're saying. Yay! Got one flare gun back. Nice. And look, there's a manuscript right there. Waiting for me to pick it right up. Yes, sir. Thank you.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
And he is right. Like I said, everything that he writes becomes true. And that...
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state.
Wait, who's saying that?
Burster is the best with no curve.
That's Ducky?
Monster dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Okay. What's going on around about doggies? Not making much sense. Come on, hurry, 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 hurry. Damn it! I'm trying to get it before. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Come on! Really? I was hitting the dodge button. Ugh. Alright, do I have to pick up the flare gun again? Yes, yes I do. Damn it. Alright, let's see if I can actually get this light on before
Is the best with no
before they get to me.
Is second best. The famous dog is.
Yes. Got it this time. Alright, now which way do I need to go from here? Alright, gas station is over there, and I believe my route still continues on to the left. I really can't run too long because Alan actually does get tired from running. So I have to be very careful on my sprints. And we found a thermos. Okay. Oh, 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 damn. Dodge, 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 dodge. There we go. Good thing about a revolver is, in this game, he only loads it one at a time. So he like turns it, puts a bullet in, turns, bullet, turns, bullet. Oh, damn. I thought I dodged it. Because I heard it be thrown. Alrighty. Almost used up the entire battery on the flashlight here. Okay, come on, turn, Alan. And reload. Okay. There's a safe haven over here. I don't see any more arrows.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Well, at this moment, you kind of are a madman. Alright. Was the haven back here? Or... Cave haven? No, it really is up there. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you can hear him be a little winded from running. If I remember correctly, if you're winded, he really can't dodge either. That's probably what happened back there. Alright, come on. To the left. And now to the right. And here it is. Thank you, crazy lady at the lighthouse. Although she's very helpful. So she's not really crazy. It's the townspeople think that she's crazy because she's always talking about the darkness and complaining about the lights aren't working.
Cut salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for the day.
Okay. And Stucky is the real crazy person. That is not him. He's not at fault. He's just possessed. Oh, no! Why did I do that? I thought I had the pistol. Damn it. That was a bit of a waste. Oh well. No use complaining now. I already wasted it. Okay, this I'm making sure that I have the pistol selected.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Alright. Yeah, there's gonna be it's gonna be multiple days until we actually get Alice out. Alright, gotta make sure.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
There's like the Twilight show.
Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
For those of you who don't know,
the
Twilight show was basically just short horror stories where like they just go out of different cities. It wasn't really like, you know, interlog with one another. It was just their own little short stories that they were horror based. One of the most famous ones, if you know, that's been shown on recent media or like in one of the shows, is the one where the man's on the plane and he keeps telling everyone that there's a monkey on the wing.
And I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now,
it's not a thought experiment if he actually physically does it.
Known as a quantum suicide. Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right? Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this
and that was what
one thing
activated his
did
machine.
Not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Didn't work that time. Because someone unplugged it.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Nope, that's it. So yeah, what he's basically was saying is in quantum, and when it comes in quantum theory, he's talking about the multiverses. So every time he pulled the trigger, he wasn't killing himself, but because he really has no, you know, it had to go to somewhere else. So instead it killed him in a different alternate universe. So Yeah, he did. Oh wait, I have to go back inside. So in the end, he did still commit suicide, but he killed someone else instead of himself. So it's kind of weird. Is it suicide if you just kill yourself? But not really. There's actually a funny like little YouTube short film. Like, you know, there's people out there that do short film and then they put it in and try to win awards. And there's this really funny one that I remember seeing where this man did the same thing. Every time he hit the button on his box, it would send him back by 5 or 10 minutes. And he was using this box to pick up a woman, you know, this very like beautiful woman just sitting on the bench minding her business. And every time he screwed up, he'd be like, ah, damn, hit the button. And then, you know, come back with the information that he learned about her. Or if he, even one time, he like, before he even got to speak with her, he messed up. And he's like, damn it, hit this button again. And then eventually he got like, he knows the perfect answers, the right way to say things, so he could then take her out on a date. And he finds out that she's been studying about quantum theory and all that. And then she's like, at one point, she explains to him, like, oh, aren't you worried about the ramifications of it? And it's like, what do you mean? Well, every time you hit the button, you kill yourself. It's to come back in another reality. And the guy never really thought about it. And, but the fact that, you know, he knows about this, he doesn't feel up for going on a date with her anymore. She's like, oh, crap. She looks at the box and she hits the button herself. Like, you better thank me for this. So she killed herself to basically start the loop on her end. It's a good film. If you look it up on YouTube, you'll find it there. I don't remember the name of it, but like I said, it's just two people out on the park on a bench, and he's got this box with a button on top that makes him go back in time a couple minutes. So definitely look that up. I highly recommend it. If I can find it, I'll put it down in the description. That way you guys don't have to look for it, because it's a really funny one. Alright, now this is the part where we go ahead and fight Stucky. If I remember correctly too, is that he's really, really fast, but I have to kill these guys first. Because otherwise it becomes a new Where'd you go, Stucky? Stucky, where are you? Come out and play, yay. Come on out. You coward. Oh, there he is. I see you, Stucky. Oh, yeah. I forgot he does that. He teleports. Stucky. Don't be like that, Stucky. Just come out and play. Yeah, the darkness makes him really fast. He's like the Flash, but opposite. Damn it, Stucky. Okay, we almost got him. We almost got him. We almost got him. Nope, shotgun, shotgun, come on. There we go.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
He thought he could get me, but no. I was the one he should have been afraid of.
I recognized
hold the light.
parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
It's already finished.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness,
Anything
the
here?
lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The
What?
sane world reasserted itself.
Civilization! Oh!
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling, caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
And that was his final time being
The
alive.
Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
The entire time
The
he's been
garage
writing.
was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Just like he wrote in, in his storyline.
I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness.
Yeah, this is when he was
I can
actually
feel
stuck
the
in that
presence
whole
in the dark.
week,
Just now,
running
I
for
can
the
smell
darkness.
Her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Nope. But he's gonna be thinking that for the moment. Let's see, the 68th annual Deer Fest, December 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music for the children. Bugtooth Charlie afternoons at Montgomery the Mystic's Amazing Phantasmagoria. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade. The big thing in this town. But, you know, it's a town on an island that's barely got anything to do. Alright, now where's the phone? There's gotta be a phone. There it is.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
We did it! We survived the night. At least just for now.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
Yeah, he's kind of losing blood there.
Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
Yeah, I just shot him in the back.
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me, and then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
See? There is no island. And there you have it, folks. Chapter 1 of Alan Wake. What do you guys think? Amazing, right? I think it is. It's a great game. If you don't like it, try again. But no, this is definitely one of my favorite games. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, I'm going to be playing the rest. There's going to be more. But this will be a good end for this chapter. And I will see you in the next one, okay? You guys take care. Bye.